Lilia, let me begin with you. Now, when we talk about hunger rising across the world, and these numbers continuously going up and up, even though in 2030 we were supposed to move towards zero hunger. What do you make out of this? Why do you think that number is going up?
Sure. So I will tell you an incredible number that I don't think many people know about. In 2014, the world produced food enough to feed 12 billion people. And we are a little less than 8 billion today. So the most of that, 40%, is wasted. And wasted due to different reasons. In rich countries, it's wasted after the supermarket because people buy too much. In the countries where the supply chain before the supermarket is weak, it's wasted from the field to the production facilities and to the places where the food is sold. So I think that the number one thing is to think about not how to produce more, but how to waste less food that we already produce around the world.
Right, such a great point. But Lilia, let me ask you this. When we're talking about how much food is wasted and we're doing a comparative analysis of sorts, is that useful given how localized food systems are? I mean, we're seeing so much hunger in Yemen, and then we're seeing issues of obesity in the developed parts of the world. So does it even make sense to say, oh, there is overall wastage and we need to focus on that?
Well, definitely. There is a lot of discussion now about local food production. And local food production would help to solve many of those problems because if you take, for example, native breeds or native varieties of plants, they're more resilient to drought, they're more resilient to pests, and they are specifically developed over the centuries to grow in the location. So if we produce locally, we respect the biodiversity. The diverse system will be more resilient and give the opportunity for the farmers to have a short production chain, so they will receive more wages and more money for their crops and not the middleman. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying that a resilient system that will help us to support the people